Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, honorable the adjudicators, the participant of National School Debating Championship 2020, and all the member of this house. Let me introduce myself. Hello, my name is Hisyam Zain, the Prime Minister of the SMA Pesantren Unggul Bayan Anyar in Serang, Banten. Member of this house, I would like to tell you a story about in the end of the day in our world education. On June 15, 2020, new student admission in DKI Jakarta has a new rule in Jakarta student admission. The new rule is the new rule is the education authorities in Jakarta will prioritize the age than the achievement of the student. Can you imagine many protests from the parents giving to the government? Okay, um, the motion of this time is this house would arrange student in classroom based on the intelligence and academic performance rather on their age. Member of this house, in this time I would like to define 5 words from the motion. First is arrange. First is arrange. Arrange means to plan, prepare for, or organize something. And then student. Student means a person who is learning at college, school, university. In Indonesia, there's the 4 level of education of student education. There are elementary school, junior high school, senior high school, and higher education or university. In this case, the problem is arrange the student in the classroom based on their intelligence and academic and senior high school. Next word is intelligence. Intelligence means the ability to learn, understand, and make a judgment or have their opinions based on a reason. Many kind of intelligence, such as mathematical logical intelligence, linguistic intelligence, spatial intelligence, musical, interpersonal, naturalistic, and bodily kinesthetic intelligence. Can you imagine have many kind of intelligence that we have to develop ourselves to to continue our education in next education institution in our life. Next word is academic. Academic means relating to school, college, and university, or connected with studying and thinking, not with the practical skills. And the last word that I would like to define is age. Age means the period of time. The period of time someone has been alive, something has exist. In this topic, the maximum age is 17 years old to register to education institution or senior high school. Many 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 things that happen in our education world. Uh, According to tribunenews.com, a new student from Jakarta will register to senior high school, but he cannot accept by the school. Why? Because he got rid of the student who older than him. Even though the student who will register to the new school have a many achievement. Of course, achievement from intelligence and the academic performance of himself. Can you imagine how about the psychological thing that the student have? Is very worst thing that can make very down the psychological in the student self. And if we arrange student based on intelligence and academic, have you know, it is healthy, very healthy competition in the world of our education. Why? Because we compete in education, right? And how we compete in that world? Of course, we compete the in education world with studying our intelligence and of course our academic performance. Like intelligence, as we know, have a many kind of intelligence, such as logical mathematical. From intelligence and logical mathematical, we can get the achievement in such as a mathematical Olympiad or physics Olympiad or chemistry Olympiad and in the other Olympiad that use mathematical logical mathematical. And for example, from linguistic achievement and intelligence is like us debating competition or speech contest or giving a poem writing or something, and musical achievement like an FLS2N FLS2N or art festival that the institution held. Back to the statement, if we arrange students based on intelligence or achievement and academic, we believe it is healthy competition in the world of our education. Why? As long as it lasts, we'll bring up the flagship school, so students will compete actively in learning competition. For what? Of course, to enter the top school. It means very good competition in our world education, and it the student will very competitive in education. It will develop our world education. Why? Because if the if the we if we make the student very competitive in education, our nation will have a good, smart, intelligent, and very have a good academic person in our nation for develop our nation to better future. And once again, we believe that the government will arrange students in classroom based on their intelligence and academic performance rather than on their age. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.